welcome back to my channel. So I am super stoked about today's video. It is going to be a makeup tutorial featuring the beloved Morphe 350 palette. This palette is just like hot as crap right now. Everyone and their brother is absolutely loving and obsessing over this, and for great reason. Most people on here are very warm tone obsessed, and that's exactly what you get in this palette. It's a lot of beautiful warm tones, some shimmery, some matte, some just sheeny in a way, if that's a word at all, probably not. But it's an absolutely beautiful palette. If you want to purchase a palette from Morphe, Morphe in general is such a great brand. They've got really great items for such low prices. They have great brushes, they have great palettes. So if you're looking to start adding to your makeup collection, Morphe's a great place to start just in the brush and makeup department. They've got really great things, and this is definitely probably their best seller, their most sold palette of all time, I'd assume. I have a couple palettes from them now, and I absolutely love all of them. They just keep stepping up their game. This is probably the best palette that I have from them as far as quality wise and pigmentation, and I know it's just gonna get even better. So what you get in here, and don't mind mine, it's like super ratchet, is just a bunch of beautiful warm colors. Again, if you haven't seen it, which you probably have, I know a lot of mine are missing. When I first got this, they actually fell out, and I was actually kind of really upset about that. But I have a Z palette and they're all in those. But I am just using all shadows from here today. I didn't use any of these shadows that fell out, so I'm just primarily going to be using this. And as you can tell, it goes from just like a stark white. This top row is really beautiful. You've got some really gorgeous like orangey, and then this really beautiful red color right there. This is like my favorite color of all time, seriously. This one and one that fell out that's a very similar quality wise. Absolutely love this. So definitely, if you haven't seen these, go ahead and check these out. I'm going to be using this entirely today for today's makeup tutorial, so I will have a link down to this at the bottom, obviously. And without further ado, if you want to see how to recreate this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. So first things first, I'm just going to take this color right here. It is the second one from the top over all the way on the left. It's a yellowish undertone shadow. I'm just going to be using this as my all over base today. And I'm using a Morphe E27 to apply it. Now I'm taking this color right here. That's going to be our first transition shade, and it's going to go all along the upper crease, mainly focusing on the outer half of the eye. And I'm blending this color in with an E40. Focusing on the outer half, and once you have less product on your brush, you can bring that in. We're going to go in with this color a couple times really to build up the intensity. Now once you have the desired depth that you want of the eye and the darkness, you're going to be mixing these two colors right here pretty evenly, and you're going to be focusing that on the outer V of the eye. And to apply this, I am just using my small tapered blending brush. Going over it again with that original crease color, just to blend everything together. And then taking any small flat shader brush, we're just going in with that original yellow color and brightening up that inner corner. So now going in with this shimmery brown color at the bottom, we're going to be taking a damp flat shader brush and applying that to the center of the lid. Just wetting any brush with some Fix Plus, just one squirt, picking up that color and placing that right on the center of the lid. That shadow in particular has a lot of fallout, so you're just going to want to take a big brush and wipe all of that away. Now for the lower lash line, we're just going to be taking that stark white color up in the top corner, and we're going to be placing that on the lower lash line as a base for the shadow we're going to put over top of it. So just using any small pencil brush, I'm using the E36, just going to be placing that color right along the waterline. Now we're going to be taking this pukey baby green color all the way to the right, and we're going to be placing that right over top of the white as our lower lash line color. Just taking another small pencil brush, I'm using an E30 by Sigma, and going right over top of that white color. The white's really going to make sure that it intensifies the color and gives it and shows its true color. Now you could go for some winged liner if you wanted to, but today I am just going to be doing mascara. I already feel like my eyes are nice and intense, so I didn't want to make it over the top. So I am just using the CoverGirl Super Sizer mascara. So now I'm going to zoom you guys out and we're going to finish the rest of our face. So to contour today, we are going to be using the Anastasia contour kit, and we're going to be using that middle shade right there. It's the most gray undertone. It's going to look the most natural. And I'm going to be using my Sigma Small Contour F05 brush to apply. Next, we're going to be taking the Morphe 9B blush palette, and we are going to be mixing these two shades and applying those on the apples of our cheek and working those back. Now we're going to be taking Hourglass Luminous Light Highlighter and just highlighting today with this. I'm going to be using the Sigma F37 Spotlight Duster to just strobe a little bit today. Using the High Cheekbone Highlighter F03, we're going to be using that down the bridge of our nose and on our Cupid's bow for a precise application. And a little bit on our forehead. To clean everything up, we're going to be using the large Sigma tapered face brush, going back in with the Kat Von D palette and using this shade all the way over to the left, the most peachy undertone, and cleaning up our contour underneath. And to highlight the eyebrow and inner corner, we're actually going to be using more of the Hourglass Luminous Light highlighter. Just a small brush by Morphe. This is the M421, and just really placing that right under our brow bone and our inner corner. Now for lips, we're going to be taking MAC's Kinda Sexy. It's just a nice nude, and we're going to be applying this all over the lips. And to finish it off, we're just going to be taking any nude gloss that you have and putting that all over top. And once you're finished, just take any setting spray to set your entire face. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. And that does it. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. I am obsessed with how this turned out. I'm literally in love with this look, and I absolutely love the Morphe 350 palette. It is seriously like my go-to. I absolutely love warm looks, but I also like that this has a range, and it's just got some gorgeous colors. It's just great. It's a great neutral palette. If you haven't gotten your hands on it already, I would absolutely recommend this. The quality in general is just fabulous. That sparkly shadow that I have on my lid, it is the most buttery, like, beautiful color I've ever played with, and I absolutely love it. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see more tutorials using the 350 by Morphe, I'd love to do them. I love this palette. Are we being serious right now? But yeah, so if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and definitely hit the subscribe button. I'll have an annotation, I think it'll be like right over here, that you guys can click on. If you would like to subscribe, I would love to have you here so you can see more of these and more makeup tutorials and other things in my life. I'm really excited. I've got a lot coming, especially in March, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys in my next video.